When you come across a product that you love for the home, for your car, for yourself personally, human nature is we pick up the phone and we tell our friends about it. You've got to try this product. I love it. It's done wonders for me. Try it. When it comes to our health, we like to do the same thing. When it comes to the way Soul Naturals has benefited you, the inclination will be there to want to share this with others. So what we've designed is a product a package that will help you do exactly that, that will help you share soul with others in a very holistic way, which I believe is the reason why Soul Naturals was created, to address the body holistically in its entirety, to help these products are designed to come into the body and balance the body. Because today, what keeps us out of whack and what keeps us sick is that there is no balance. We have organs that are working too much, or we have organs that are working too little. And obviously the ones that are overworking, it's because they are organs that are underactive in our body, just like a factory. If in a factory, the production has to be a certain amount and it has to be the production every day, and some come to work and slack off or don't come to work, they don't show up at all, then others will find themselves working more. And as they work more, they will get exhausted. So it's this imbalance that keeps us unhealthy, that pushes us away from health. So if we could come into the body and provide it with what it needs to address everything holistically, that'd be awesome. That'd be exactly what the body would need. In fact, that is the best way to take care of health. We've grown up in a society that addresses health completely different. In a society where until the doctor doesn't know specifically which illness you have, the matching medicine is not given. And that makes sense, because if you give the wrong thing when it's medicine that we're talking about, that could be a huge problem. When it comes to natural products, our tendency has been to do the same, to try to find out what it is somebody has. Is it urinary? Is it circulatory? Is it a rash? Is it immune system? Is it your liver? Is it your stomach? Is it, and first we want to address what's going on, to then match it up with a program that we then proceed to set up for people. And the problem with that is that in addressing the body by symptoms, we are going to run across a problem, because the root may very well not be the symptom. I could have, and I'll give you an example of many I can give you, I could have an issue with my hips or my knees, and it does not necessarily have to be structural. It could very well be a reaction or a reflection of kidneys that aren't working well. So a lot of the times, issues that I'm having with my knees, my legs, my feet, my hip, will have an originating imbalance in the kidneys. So if I go in, take care of my kidneys, then everything else is working well. And the reason why my kidneys aren't working well comes from another organ. Because what happens with the body is its organs are interdependent. Body systems don't work individually, they work together. So when we look at the body and just address one body symptom, one body system, or just one symptom, we're forgetting that others may be causing the imbalance. So this package that we're going to talk about, Initial Balance Package, what it does with Probio IQ, what it does is it's going to come into the body and balance it, addressing everything, anything that's out of balance. And this is what we did in order to help address the body this way. We have included the 4 basic drinks, which I believe should be always taken together. It is one of the best ways to address the body. So if we take these 4 drinks, anytime that I am having issues in my body that are underactive, I'm going to have a benefit in the lifting category. Anytime that I'm having issues in the body where I have a hyper condition, and or emotionally, mentally, or physically, I will have the benefits of a calming drink. Anytime that anything is stuck, stagnant, not moving along, mentally, emotionally, or physically, things aren't just moving out of the body. I'm stagnant in I can't emotionally move forward for whatever reason. my clarifying drink is going to help. And when I have a little bit of all those emotions or those problems going along, my balancing drink is going to help. So what Soul Naturals has done with these 4 drinks, it has helped me address things that are always going to go pretty much out of whack in my body at any given point daily. So, and in doing so, these are products that are going to come into the body and address inflammation and help me balance the body as a whole. If to this program I add other products to fully address the system, the body holistically, now I'm really going to be giving the body what it needs. So these are the products that we chose to add to this program. We chose to add Vertizymes and Probio, and we also chose to add Soul Megas and Vertizyme. Now, here is the reason why we did not choose other products that are just as amazing. We did not choose to add Soul Clear Acai nor Soul Maca because as I'm drinking these drinks, I have these 2 represented in this drink. So I don't need them. If I ever need an extra dose of this or the extra couple of plants that are in these bottles but not in the drink, I can always double up on this, or I can always add these if I need. But to start off, to address the body holistically, I'm good. I can actually remove these from my package and still address the body holistically. I've also not added Adaptable, which is an amazing product because I have a very good dose of it in my drink Soul Vital. So I've removed that one. I also have not added Amitox and Fast Track in this program because, nor Good Vibrations, because these are part of a cleanse that I can add at any time to this basic initial balance package. So let's talk about why we did decide to use these 4 products that we're talking about. We chose to add SoulFlex PI because SoulFlex PI will address P, pain, I, inflammation. Will address any pain and inflammation in the body. Any inflammation, actually. I think of this drink as very preventive towards things that come into the body and cause inflammation. And inflammation is caused by stress I face daily. Stress from work, stress from my commute to work, stress from dealing with people at work, supervisor, co-workers, stress from family. I love my family, but there are things that will stress me at any given point with my kids, my mate. Stress from unexpected bills, stress from unexpected illnesses, from losses, from the environment and the way it affects me, from things that I work with all the time, my phone, computers, the toxins that I get, the toxicity that I get in so many different ways from everything that I'm exposed to. What I eat, what I don't eat, all of these things will come into the body and stress it and cause inflammation. So one of the things that's going to happen with this, it's going to help me address inflammation. And inflammation is the precursor of every single illness. It's the basis of every single illness that we have. So if I'm taking something that addresses inflammation directly, now I'm dealing with the body holistically. It doesn't matter where the inflammation is, I am addressing it. Another product that's very amazing is Soul Mega. That's why we've included it in this package of dealing with the body holistically. Because Soul Megas, or the Omegas, do not only deal with the body at a circulatory level, which is the way many people exclusively think of Omegas. It's also going to help us with inflammation wherever it is by giving us good fats that we need, essential fatty acids that a lot of people simply aren't getting in their diet. So good fats we're missing, but they're so important for our nerves, for our structural system. So when I have pain, when I have congestion in my lungs, when I can't concentrate, when I have hyperactivity, when I have depressions, when just so many things that omegas are going to be beneficial for. The reason we've added probiotics is because one of the obvious reasons is it's very good for the digestive tract. Actually, that's the way we usually identify probiotics. Very good for diarrheas, whether they're due to infection or antibiotics. They're very good for any IBS situation, irritable bowel syndrome. And I'm going to pause real quick because we are going to be talking about illnesses. To remind you, and here's my disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose, treat, or prescribe or help people with what I say, with the purpose of, okay, this is what you should do to treat an illness, because that's not what this information is for. It's to help you understand what I've seen in 30 years of working with individuals, how health can be once again achieved when we address the body nutritionally, holistically. So probiotics is going to help with any imbalances at an inflammation level, digestive wise. So like we were saying, colitis, people who battle colitis or any type of inflammatory bowel disease. Also think of it for skin, because we obviously think of it for digestive issues, but even at a skin level, any rashes, allergy that people are having, kids that have eczema, even mothers during pregnancy do well to take this, because it'll ward off babies that'll have this, and that we always want to bathe with baby oil because their skin is so, it has eczemas or it's dry when they're born. This is something, probiotics, that will help so that isn't an issue. It's also very good for our liver. So 1 out of 3 people battle fatty liver. And the one that's not because of alcohol, drinking alcohol. So a lot of people will say, gosh, I have this diagnosed from my doctor, fatty liver, and I don't know what to do, and I don't even drink. Well, that's very common. And so probiotics will help with something like that as well. Mental illness, anxiety, depression, autism, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorders, all of that is very mental related, is going to find benefits with probiotics. Immune system, it'll help strengthen our immune system so we can face everything that where bacteria or viruses are involved. It promotes antibodies. So I'm getting a lot of good things there. There have been studies that have shown that it reduces tumors in the colon, in the liver, in the bladder. When it comes to circulatory issues, probiotics are very important. I'm talking about blood pressure balancing, cholesterol, because usually one of the things probiotics does is it breaks up the bile so that it doesn't come into the colon and then come out into the bloodstream and as cholesterol. So that's one of the benefits of taking probiotics when it comes to cholesterol, healthy cholesterol levels. So as you can see, there's just a lot of things that these products will do individually as they come in, and they're looking at the body holistically. I'm not treating illnesses. I'm actually coming in and holistically addressing whatever is happening in there. And Vertizymes, when you take it on an empty stomach, 3 capsules at night, it's going to address a lot of other things. It's going to help me to have a cleaner bloodstream. So everything that's been floating in there that wasn't digested, that now the body wants to lodge into as toxins into cells and into areas of the body so that they're out of the bloodstream and it's more toxic for me, that will be addressed as well. Because of that, it addresses abnormal cells. So you get a lot of protection with Vertizymes on an empty stomach. So as you can see, this is a program that actually comes into a body. And I always say adaptogens do this. They come into the body and they are like little doctors taking care of everything that's going on and addressing everything by priorities. The priorities, they will know what they are because these are adaptogen plants that come in and know. Scientists don't understand how it works, but they know how to go in there and address whatever is more important, whether you know it or not. You might think that for you, an upset stomach is more important, or the headaches you're getting all the time, or the hot flashes you're having are more important. And those may take sometimes a little longer to address because the body knows that it has other priorities. It will prioritize what needs to be addressed first, even if you don't think it's as important. Adaptogens know what to address first. So think of this package, Initial Balance, as a package that you can use to help others see how beautiful they can feel when they address the body as a whole. It's $265 straight from the company. If you're ordering for the first time, the person that gave you this video can offer you a $25 gift card where you can knock off $25 off your program. And you're going to see that this is one way to share what has made you feel good with others, and you'll get some awesome responses because the best way to address the body is always as a whole.